Ah, it's a nice, pleasant, snowy night out tonight. So it's about time to do a little bit of spike boots run. Yeah, I'm not even kidding about that snow. God, is it so snowy out here. Mid-April. Jeez. Anyway, spike boots. So what's the deal with the spike boots? Well, don't tell anyone, but I think somebody added alcohol to these boots. No, but seriously, they were using the volleyball game. So, the idea is that when you attack, you get a critical hit if it interrupts an attack. So pretty much if an enemy is attacking you and... Well, let's just say right now, if you are near an enemy, they are probably attacking you, you'll get a critical hit. It's a very good weapon. And the big difference, and the reason why this is part of the... Actually, I think it's the end of the revisiting weapons type of playthroughs that I've been doing, is that it used to just be that you kick forward. I mean, you see that? You see this hit? Just that. That's what all it used to be. But now there's an entire moveset there where you have like roundhouse kicks and stuff. Alright, I'll be perfectly honest with you. I don't really think it's all that necessary. I don't think... Oh yeah, and all boots can kick away projectiles. It's important to say too. But yeah, I never really thought it was all that necessary. I never thought that, you know, hey, the spike boots needed to be buffed up. I mean, I never really liked them because they had outrageously low base damage, but the critical is amazing, and it's so very good for killing, for interrupting enemies as they're attacking you. I mean, when it says interrupts attack, they were not kidding about that. If you are hitting an enemy while they're attacking you, you're very likely to interrupt said attack. So anyway, was good. It's still good. There's not much to say about that. Also, a nice thing to note in this newest update is that now re-rolling for items is not, you know, the same price as the items that you're buying. So I was able to get this weapon in record time comparatively, which is pretty nice. Aside from that, I'm also... Ooh, sure. Not so much because I want to use a magnetic grenade all that much, but more because I want to get that sweet brutality bonus that I get for having that BS rank. So anyway, yeah, the other thing I'm going to be doing is trying to go a little bit speedy today. That's why I threw it only on... Sure. That's why I threw it only on 2-cell mode, and although I'm not going too fast right now, I'm going to go through the easiest route of this game, see what I can get, see what I can do, because every episode lately has been over an hour long, and oh man, it's just, you know, a drain, as it were. I remember back in the Brutal update when... You know, it also helped me go fast if I was just, you know, maybe going the correct direction, too. I don't know what I'm doing now. Alright, well, maybe that plan's shot, but it doesn't really matter anyway. So instead of, well, I'm not going to be going the easiest direction because I need to go to the toxic sewers for a new blueprint. Here we are. That's right, everything thus far, as far as I know, I have gotten, except for this one. 2 unobtainable blueprints, the giant killer as well as the weird unobtainable big opal blueprint that is above the start of the game. And then there's also the what is it called? The last right here. Spiteful. And from what I've seen of this blueprint, it's actually pretty good. Increases damage from projectiles reflected back. I think it's 150%. It's another mutation for, you know... It's another mutation for... What is the word I'm thinking of? Shields in the survival thing, but I really like being able to project back projectiles, so I don't think that's too bad at all. Alright, getting the speed up seems... If I'm trying to go at least a little bit fast here, it seems like the obvious choice to get. So yeah, that means just 2 more blueprints as well as the... what is the retain gold? Gold recovery blueprint? Gold recovery 5. I still have no idea where that blueprint is. And that's the only one that I have left that should be, well, at least currently obtainable in the game. Aside from that, everything else should be, you know, gotten. So if anybody has any idea where that could possibly be, please tell me. I cannot find it anywhere. I haven't also looked all that hard, but still, you know what I'm saying. I've had a few ideas, like looking in the graveyard, for example. near the area above the start of the graveyard where I always thought a blueprint should be, but no, not there, and that's really all I got. Maybe in one of the cell doors around somewhere, but as of right now, I don't really think that anything except for upgrading the forge is dependent on difficulty. And you know, speaking of that, I was saying that I wanted to go like a little bit fast here, which is why I chose 2-cell difficulty instead of going full 3-cell. Because not only is that kind of difficult to do in general, I mean, it is 3-cell difficulty, the one before the current final level difficulty. And it's like, yeah, not only is it that, but also you have a big issue coming in with the fact that you're probably going to be using pretty early weapons. For example, in that explosive crossbow run, I used the... I got the explosive crossbow as, my starter item, and I had to use that the entire game, you know, as per the rules, because I never got any upgrade. Can't let that thing leave your hands unless you get a different version of it. It's like being cursed. Hey, they actually don't run into... My god, they actually fixed it. They don't run into spikes, at least purposefully. I mean, ugly worms will do that. Will, you know, jump off of edges to their death just to attack you. So that's not actually all that unusual. But still, the fact that they actually fixed that, my god, it's a miracle. I never thought I'd see the day. Here, I guess. But yeah, so pretty much there's a good chance that I may be using the same spike boots for the entire run. So why not just pump it down in difficulty a little bit? Have a nice, easy, relaxing run, and save the really difficult runs for the Hokuto's bow style, where I'm using the... Right. The Hokuto's style where I'm using the utility weapon, something that doesn't necessarily need to be... I guess this isn't where I wanted to go then. Where I don't necessarily need to be using something that's state-of-the-art to get decent damage off of it. Just something that's... it does its job either way. Because it doesn't actually scale off of being a higher level. All you get is extra damage reduction. And really, there is an interesting... Well, I don't even know how interesting. Well, look at me looking stupid right now. With my pants on the ground. There is an interesting question related, I think, to... Sure. To, like, the whole cell difficulty, too. And that ultimately is... Well, this is absurd. And that is pretty much what exactly is the optimal difficulty to be playing on. I mean, obviously what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to kind of show off these weapons. And now the idea here would be, I guess you do as high of a difficulty level that you can, you know, to try to... What do I want? How about you? You would try to do as high of a difficulty level as possible to try to show it off in the best circumstances possible. But, you know, you don't actually get anything for doing any of the higher cell difficulty, which makes me think that really the normal mode, 0-cell difficulty, is the intended difficulty by the developers, you know, for all intensive purposes. And what I mean by that is that everything you can do, with the exception of upgrading the forge, you can do on 0-cell difficulty. Everything past that is, I mean, there are changes certainly, but nothing super huge, super game-changing. I mean, aside from it being more difficult in general. The major difference that you get with 3-cell mode, I guess acceptance. Acceptance is the acceptance blueprint is the only difference there, because you are only able to get that if you're on 3-cell or higher due to the shortcut into the sewers to fight the creature. Oh yes, by the way, what do we got? The bridge guard, time guard, creature, and the hand remains the hand. There's your new boss designations now. I guess? I don't know. They might change for all I know here. Ah, so close. Really want that, well, actually, oil grenade would be pretty good. I might just take that. So it just makes me wonder if I should just be doing everything on 0-cell mode then, if that's kind of like the intended difficulty. Because yeah, the only real difference is acceptance, yeah, and that's pretty new. and some, you know, remixes of enemies, out-of-depth enemies, as I like to call them. Because that's the roguelike term. And I mean like the ASCII Unix terminal roguelike. Not stuff like this. Ah, whatever, I'm not even bothering. Speed buff is actually doing me pretty good. I might be taking this mutation more often, especially now that it's been buffed up to 3 times the amount rather than 2. Ain't bad at all. Oh, do I have any... No, I don't have any synergies with fire. I gotta go try to get that if I can. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, overall, the speed game is something that I've dabbled in, but never really done much of anything with. Obviously, I've done stuff similar to speedruns. The landing page video on the channel is a kind of mock speedrun that I did back in the Darkness update. But, you know, I never really know exactly what the 6 speed strats are in this game. I mean, I can take a guess, you know, getting something that's super high damage, your times two things. Obviously, taking this mutation feels like it would be a pretty obvious choice for any time you're trying to go quick in any way. Closer. Almost. Nope. But overall, I don't know. Sure. This is a decently different build from what I would normally use. Man, speed buff was still going right into this area. Wait, now he's called the Caretaker? Oh, what the hell is going on? This game is dumb. I mean, obviously I could probably... I feel like I have enough, at least basic skills to do like a speed run if I wanted to, but God, it's... this game is so heavily dependent on RNG and, you know, getting everything to go just right and everything like that. It's also so easy to die, and anytime you die, you have to restart the entire game. Of course, when it comes to speed runs, you have to restart the entire game, usually anytime you're making any mistake anyway. But here it feels almost... But here it feels like it would be even more punishing in a way, you know? And besides, if I... Oh, man. It's just a recipe for, like, tedium and then frustration. And then when I'm getting frustrated doing this sort of thing, you're gonna... I don't get funny scream mad, you know? As much as I get, as much as I get that sort of snarky... I can't believe it didn't make the jump, sort of mad, and ain't nobody want to see that. Pissy. Pissy would be the term, I suppose. Oh, come on, close. Which is why I don't really want to go into, like, true speedrunning, but I do also want to have decently short videos, you know? Because as of right now, they feel like they're getting a little ridiculous in length. Okay, yeah. Real close. Maybe I'll go Slumbering Sanctuary, since this has been decently quick thus far. I actually don't care about Fog Fjord being changed to Misty Crossing. That's not a bad name at all, even though it kind of sounds like a stripper name. Built over a temple. Oh, so this is actually supposed to be underneath the Fog Fjord, Misty Crossing? That's interesting, because I had to go up to get into it. I think I'm starting to see maybe a couple reasons why you may have been infected with the sickness. Ooh-ah-ah-ah. I suppose that will come into play later, maybe, or not. Alright, this is getting a little ridiculous. It's a good thing I'm going to be getting Tough Nut here. Tough Nut. God. Oh, that name. Also, Whatever, there's a food shop in this area now. I'm not too worried about it. Not when I'm doing melee. Feels like a recipe for disaster. Also brownies. That sound effect... Well, first off, the sound effect is different. And second off, is it a little bit louder than normal? I don't know. Orb launcher? Okay, come on. Keep it orb caster. What are you guys doing? What are you even doing, you fools? Alright, come on, I got this. Easy. Like this. There we go. Well, getting the brutality is nice, but really don't want to be losing any more, really don't want to be losing any more health than this, especially because, well, maybe at this point. I don't know. I'll see. What I'd really like to do is get some kind of different grenade. Oil grenade would be fantastic. Maybe flamethrower turret. There's a lot of good options, is what I'm saying. I definitely probably will be taking Tough Nut when I grab the blueprint. Oh, this is not going to be the best combo to take out golems. Oh, well, cross that bridge when I get there. Hey, oh, hey, guys, calm down. You know what? I think I'm actually going to take the teleporter back, because maybe not. Oof. You know, I will say this. I am glad that they did change up the buying, what is it called? The cost of re-rolling stuff. Because now that they've lowered the amount of money, it's a lot less. I'm a lot less able to, well, re-roll stuff in. Oh, which one had the shop in it? Not that one, apparently. But yeah, being able to re-roll stuff is nice because I do like at least being able to re-roll stuff, even if it's not necessarily something I want. It felt like it was almost prohibitively expensive in the last thing they made it, especially if you're wanting to be upgrading just about anything in your run, you know? It's definitely something where you get a lot of really good stuff out of the feedback in this game. I mean, you always see in the patch notes that... Nah, not just yet. You always see in the patch notes that they are apparently taking community suggestions pretty seriously, which is nice. But you know, it also makes me think that I make a lot of really dumb suggestions here, and I don't know. There's still a lot of stuff related to... Okay, let's go. Oh, well, that wasn't too bad at all. Hey, that's the power of the spike boots being able to get some real good criticals off as well. But yes, what was I saying here? No, none of these are good enough. I'll try. None of these are good enough either. One of the things I'm still wondering, though, is if they... Yep. Give me this. One of the things I'm wondering, though, is if they are ever going to... I mean, this is getting slightly closer to it, you know... Readjusting the merchandise category, or not merchandise category, stock change stuff, but it does make me wonder if they are eventually ever going to seriously, you know, give you the ability to relock items. Because that's something that people have wanted forever. And it's something that I've always kind of disagreed with, because I felt like, you know, that's... Like, especially on higher cell difficulties, I think is the real thing. That kind of forcing you to... That kind of forcing you to change up your build, to grow, to adapt, is a part of the game. At least in the way that I look at it. I don't know if everybody... All right, forgot about that. Give me that, though. I don't know if everybody would agree, but I've always been the sort of person that it's like, especially with this sort of game, that, you know, I'll have my opinions on everything and whatever, but ultimately, hey, you know what, Motion Twin, you do you. I'm just gonna play whatever you give me, you know? Because I always feel like there's something to be said about working within the developer's sort of guidelines. But it does, but you know, at the same time, you do also get a lot of different suggestions that do get implemented into the game. So I do wonder, yeah, basically what I'm saying is I'm going to leave it to everybody else, but Guardian of Time. So apparently the Assassin's been around for quite a while then. Well... It's not as good. The burn damage alone, I'm getting better off of the fire grenade. I don't know. I'd be interested to... If anybody has any opinions related, do you think that they should be implementing the like something to relock weaponry? For example, getting rid of the Spartan sandals so they never appear again? Or do you think that, you know, kind of forcing you to change and adapt your build through the game rather than... you know, choosing your favorite weaponry is the best way to go. Because I'm of two minds about it. In one way, I kind of think, you know, it's like, well, it's Motion Twins game, so whatever they think is best, whatever. But at the same time, a lot of people really do want that, you know? And I guess there is also kind of something of a, oh, come on, dude. Yeah, damn straight. Sure. And you know, there is also something of a give and take. One of the great things about having community suggestions get implemented in there is that you know that you as a player actually do have something of a say of what goes on. It's not just, well, we made the game, so we get to choose what's going to be in it. Well, anyway, so far, Spike Boots going super good. No problems with this. I should have probably taken that hook, actually. Oh, yeah, and especially if I'm trying to go fast, this is actually not a bad item to get at all. It is the Speedrun shield, something that I never really used the Assault Shield all that much, even though I know that I really should be. Yep, good stuff. Artificer could actually be a decent choice, too. But hey! Jeez. Trackers, I tell ya. Ow. Oh, man. Ooh, still getting that real good flame damage on there as well. I don't know. This might be good enough even without Artificer to be... Oh, I have 20 Brutality. Damn, I didn't realize that I was that high. I mean, I have been token all day. Yeah, it's terrible. I'm not even getting all that bad damage off of the oil grenade's initial hit, too. So, yeah, screw it. I'm out of here. Want to come up here? Okay, that's what I thought. Another thing would be Spiteful. Spiteful would be pretty good. And I think I could actually drop the... Yeah, in the next area, I might actually decide to drop the, what am I thinking of? Speed buff for... Instead grabbing a, she's still Guardian. Might drop the speed buff, in... For sadism. Sadism is the word I'm trying to think of. Yeesh. I hear new sound effects. No idea what the deal with that is. Yeah, that's definitely new sound effects. She's moaning. That's weird. Okay. Motion Twin, we gotta talk here. This is weird. I mean, it sounds like this is supposed to be like a, sounds like it's supposed to be like a rhythm game or something. Ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Ooh. Could be good. 100% on burning target. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Is it the best idea? Maybe not, but I don't know. Don't think it's the worst either. Oh, yeah, respec. And see if I can grab the Nuttin' Witch's Turf. Wait. That said something, but I didn't... Indeed. Alright, I thought I want Vengeance. Sadism and Tainted Flask actually could be pretty great. Yeah. I like it. I do think that I want to grab at least 2 more strengths. I like keeping it at an even 20. Why? I have no reason for that, but I want to do it anyway. At least the spiked boots as well, giving a lot of critical damage like that gives real good rally, which I can appreciate. I mean, thus far, this run has been going swimmingly, but at the same time, too, it is only 2-cell mode. Yep. I should have just taken extra rally time, too. That could have been good. As much as I'd like to, that doesn't really... I would much rather save my money for many other things, right? Or, not money. I would much rather have the secondary slot be used for many other things. Not sure what that one is. Looks like a reference to a video game. Couldn't tell you, though. I'm going to try to go for a decent shield. None of these are particularly decent. Maybe counter shield, but nah. All right. And you're... Oh. Didn't even get the chance to kick him off. Hey, my kick's better than yours. Take that, Catcher. Sure. Lose out on the fire up here. Nope, can't actually do that just yet. Uh-huh. Whoa, dude. Good damage is not good enough. I need to be better than that. All right, wait for the Ivy Grenade to at least get back up. Come on. Getting less critical hits than I would have thought. Ooh, closer than I wanted that to be. Nice try. All right. Hard to say exactly what the plan is here. I guess go for the shield. I could try to upgrade something, or maybe re-roll a bit and get some decent getting some decent synergy with the boot might be the way to go as well. If I could just get rid of this damn boot, that would help too. Not in the cards, though. Ooh, fun, but nah, I don't have any. I do not have any synergies with that. So, or not synergies, any stats built with that. Hi. This one might be a little bit more difficult, but the snaring from the Ivy Grenade against the Elite Slasher might work out anyway? I don't know. I suppose we'll see right now. Okay. Nice. See, and that's where that hitting on counterattacks just is amazing. I took out an Elite Slasher, a castle level Elite Slasher with absolutely no difficulty. I really probably could have just mashed the attack button and it would have been... Thanks. And it would have actually been effective. Yeah. You know what? I'm out of here. Not worth fighting these guys. I mean, in general, it's not... I mean, I guess I do kind of need the money right now, so it might be a little worth fighting them. Where am I? I'll tell you where I am right now. I'm missing out on a scroll. Time to go up and get that. Ah, jeez, you guys. A lot of 2B and 9S portraits. I think that's the third one that I've seen right now. Oh, hey, dude. Stop that. Stop, cut that out. All right. I can probably actually start the hand fight with a usage of the Corrupted Flask for pretty huge damage buff right at the start, and that could be pretty good. Okay, so I need to actually go over there. You know what, whatever. think I've been making good thus far, at least on the whole promise of a quick run. So I can grab this real quick and then get out of here. Do I want to go fight that Thorny? Not really. Yeah, it is a scroll of power that I'm missing out on, but at the same time, I'm not all that worried about getting every single scroll of power possible. I'm doing pretty decent for stats. This is not where I want to go either. This leads up to a treasure chest. Good for money, but oh, tell me more. Tell me more. What you talking about? Yeah. I like that. I'll take it. I don't know. Okay, here, if right after the door to the Botanic Laboratory, there's the key doors, maybe I'll do it. Okay, I said I would. Extra scroll. Let's go. Damn it. Alright, didn't actually take as long as I thought. It was not really the fastest run that I've ever done or anything like that, but hey, you know, I got back here and I have a much nicer looking run. 28 brutality, certainly not going to be too bad. And besides, Spike Boots is one of the better weapons that you can use against against the hand here. Why is that, you may be asking? Well, the reason for that is that you can kick back his projectiles, and also, you know, a lot of damage because blah blah blah, he's constantly attacking. What do we got? How about you? 76,000, too much. Also, colorless heavy turret, really not bad at all. Oh. Stop giving me the plus 100%. Good enough, whatever. No, you know what? No, it's not good enough. Okay, fine then. Really wanted me to get that plus 100% on, wanted to give me that plus 100% damage taken, but then restore health, which bleh, no. Yeah, sure, I like that a lot. Probably could have switched out the heart. It really doesn't matter. Recluse for a really long time. No one knows what he's... So, wait, he's not undead? Wow. That's interesting. I always thought he was just undead because, you know, undead dudes don't need to eat anything. Whatever, anyway. Oh, damn that damage. That was a new sound effect, too. Just kick away all that stuff, too. Okay. Not doing too bad so far at all. Actually getting some really amazing damage. I'm surprised he's not getting the... There we are. Wow. Attack me, you stupid cowardly worm, man. And if I'm lucky, I can also get the... Yep. Get the turret to fall down there, too, and then start attacking again. Well, there goes the turret. Well, no, not quite. Oh. Wow. I gotta tell you, it's been a little while since I've been on lower cell difficulty. Oh, whoa. Hey, ah, ooh. Ah, man, I don't have anything to spend. Nope, nothing. Nope. Spike boots. Hey, it's good.